Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Hunter Diamond. Welcome you to another PC Replay Baseball video. We're doing the 1985 seasonal playoffs. From the regular season, the Toronto Blue Jays won the AL East. They will face the California Angels, who won the AL West. I can't say but California won it. And the Blue Jays have home field for the LCS. In the NLCS, the Dodgers crushed everybody and crushed Toronto for the most wins. So the Dodgers and the National League will get home field for the World Series. But we do have one thing we have to take care of. We have to take care of the Mets and the Cardinals. Reason being is that the Mets, on the final weekend, were up by 2 with 3 games left against the Cardinals. They took on the Expos and the Cardinals took on the Cubs. The Cardinals swept the Cubs, and somehow, in some way, the Expos took care of New York 2 out of 3. That means we have a tie. Now, because Mets and St. Louis both were at home at the time, if one team was on the road, one team was at home, then the team that was on the road, if the Mets were in Montreal, for example, the Mets would have gotten home field because they have to go home, and St. Louis is at home, they'll go on the road to punish them. But because St. Louis in real life was better than the Mets, the Cardinals get the one-game playoff, and whoever wins will face the Dodgers. Now, there is a caveat. If the Cardinals win this game and win the LCS against the Dodgers, then the Cardinals take second place and take a 2. Could still be number 1. However, the 85 team through the Diamond Dynasty would lose their spot because the spot would be taken. So the 1989 Giants would jump into second, the 80 Yankees would jump to third, and by the fact we need another National League team, we're going to put the 86 Mets in fourth. That means they're not qualified. They'll be going to the second chance tournament coming up next week. But anyway, yeah, that's only if the Cardinals do it. If they lose the LCS, there's no way in hell, and basically their third place will actually be to the loser of California Toronto. We'll take third place automatically, and fourth place will be probably, I don't know, and fourth place will probably be the Mets, if anything. If the Mets win, then we don't need to worry about it. California, Toronto, Mets, and LA will be top 4 no matter what, and the 85 Cardinals will take that. So let's just get this game over with. It's Gooden versus Andujar in St. Louis. The Mets will put NDH Dykstra, Backman, Hernandez, Carter, Strawberry, Foster, Johnson, Santana, and Danny Heap. I don't know. I don't trust Danny Heap. Who's right? I don't trust Danny Heap. I'm sorry. I don't trust him. Mookie Wilson, I do. The Cardinals go with Coleman, Tom Lawless at DH. That's probably a good idea. Lawless, Herb, Clarkson, Daniel Pendleton, Smith, Nieto, and Spence Lake. Gotta go with the prospect, Derek Porter. Gotta go with the icon.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Tom Lawless. I know it's controversial, but I feel like he might do something.
Replay Radio is live from St. Louis. Top of the first.
K-Mox and Budweiser are sponsoring this game. Joaquin Andujar in real life won 21 games. He faces 90 Dexter to start. And he hits a double. Vance Lake has to tackle that ball. Dykstra gets a double.
No outs, man on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Backman coming up. Hit or miss. 50-50 chance. It is a out. To left field. Dykstra will hold.
1 out, man on second.
Here comes Keith Hernandez, the captain. Hit to her and out. Dykstra will sneak to third base. Now it's 2 outs.
2 outs,
Gary
man
Carter,
on third.
the man the Mets picked up before the 85 season in that trade with Montreal, just to be this way. Head to Ozzie. He out. Dykstra.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
First winning, 24 wins in real life. Surprised that the Mets didn't win the playoffs. The Mets and Cardinals were in a dogfight in the NL East, but the Cardinals took it over. Really, Vince Coleman, the speedster. And he takes a strikeout. Gooden knows what to do.
1 out, base is empty.
Coleman is dangerous. Here's Tom Lawless, the DH. No, he didn't play a lot of games, but his prowess could work. And Hernandez will...
2 outs, base is empty.
Gotta remember, Keith Hernandez used to play first base with the Cardinals, but then they traded him because of his drug problems. Here's Tom Herr at second base. Fly ball, Wilson makes the catch. Yep, we're done.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the second.
Top of the second for Darryl Strawberry. It's a double. So, here we go again.
No outs, man on second.
Anyway, here's Foster. Lines out to her, and Strawberry stomps.
1 out, man on second.
It doesn't pick him off. Here's Kojo, Howard Johnson, who they picked up from the Tigers. Get to Clark, and he's out. Strawberry will go to third base, but that's 2 outs.
2 outs, man on third.
Here's Rafi Santana. What do you do? Back. An infield single. You can do that. So that's strike first. It's
2 outs, man on first.
Man on third does score. Now Mookie, but in the meantime, a possible wild pitch. I don't think so. Nope, it's not.
2 outs, man on first.
If I know how I can keep his temper down. Ground ball to Pendleton, he out. But the Mets do strike first.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
And here's Jack Clark. Big left. 2 strikes out. Good job by Mr.
1 out, base is empty.
Cesar Cedeno, who the Cardinals picked up for this situation, lines out to Wilson.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Pendleton. Gets the backman, stomps on first. Oh, throws to first.
And just like that, the inning's over.
So it's 3 up.
Top of the third.
Top of the third, Dykstra leads off. Another goal. That's the third time the Mets have led the inning off.
No outs, man on second.
3 innings.
The defense is playing in at the
You
corners.
never know. Hackman. Base hit. Extra will hold.
No outs, men on first and third.
Well,
The first baseman is playing in.
Hernandez hit to Ozzie and a double play. Run scores, no RBI though. That's 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Carter. He'll take a walk.
2 outs, men on first.
Here's Strawberry. Rambo the first. Easy play. Clark stomps on first base. That's
1
2 score
run,
out.
2 hits, and 1 left on.
Right.
Bottom of the third.
Here's Ozzie. Rambo the Hojo. Out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Porter. Slashing, strike 3.
2 outs, base is
The
empty.
85 Cardinals are already technically in, but they want to do this. First man slate. Fly ball to center, nice catch.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Well, the 85 Cardinals still, they actually had a chance to, well, they had that second place, but if they won the World Series, they actually would have outdid themselves, or even take
Top
second.
of the fourth.
Then the 85, then the Diamond Decades thing would have changed things. And now here comes Foster. Oh, that could be gone. Possible. Come on. You know it's going to be on. Come on. No, it's a single. I thought for sure it was like a 3. It was like, okay, well.
No outs,
5 or
man
6
on
strikes
first.
for a home run. Foster is fuming. His cats are meowing. And it's a double by Hojo. 4th straight inning with a double by the Mets. And they'll hold. Foster.
No outs, men on second and third.
So Rafi, all he's got to do is look for it. Hit to her. Got it. And the runners will move up, and the Mets are up. Wasn't he, idiot?
1 out, man on
An
third.
RBI ground
They've
out.
brought the infield in.
If you get an RBI with a double play, it's not an RBI. Otherwise, if it's just a ground out. They're going to intentionally walk Mookie Wilson to get the Dykstra? Are you nuts?
1 out, men on first and third.
What is Ondegar thinking? What are they thinking? Dexter's got them twice. That's like, that's a 3. Oops. Sorry, I have to move things around. Good chance for a hit. No.
2 outs, men on first and third.
I'm surprised. He's backman. Fair play. It will not be. It's just a slipper to Anohar. Should be able to get him. Oh, he doesn't. It's an equal single by backman. It scores up. And Anohar.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Anohar throws his glove in disgust. It will be Bill Campbell coming in to the game. Hernandez strikes out.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 4th.
Coleman popped up to Hernandez. That's it out.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Lowry. That's a hit.
1 out, man on first.
Lawless, he's itching. Body'll hold.
1 out, man on first.
He's thinking about it. Thinking about it. It's her. Sashin. Strike 3.
2 outs, man on first.
And here comes Clark.
2 outs, men on first and second.
That's a wild pitch. Uh-oh. It's a 3. It's a 5, so this could be the Cardinals' opening. If Daniel can get a long
2
hit.
outs, men on second and third.
And Daniel strikes out. Sashin.
No runs,
Good,
1
he
hit,
gets out of
and
this
2
mess.
left on.
Good, and it's got 5 straight
Top of the
hits.
5th.
Wait. Here comes Carter. It's a single, bro. That's Coleman bobbling. No.
No outs, man on first.
Here's Strawberry. That's a hit. Ben Slate's gonna have to do something. I don't know. It's a triple by Strawberry. It's not exactly. Coming inside the park. It's a 5 or 6. It's inside the Parker.
No outs, man on third.
5
They
to
brought the
nothing.
infield
Clark
in.
Campbell is booing. Here's Foster. So Ozzy out, and Strawberry will hold.
1 out, man on third. They brought the infield in.
Joe flies to center. Strawberry scores. 6 to nothing.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Santana.
2 runs, 2 hits, and none left on. Bottom of the 5th.
Hamilton hits the back man. Goes by first.
No outs, man on first.
I see the first, horse at second.
1 out, man on first.
There's Porter. Strike 3. That's strikeout number 2.
2 outs, man on first.
And Slake hits at the second. He's second base.
No
He's
runs,
out.
1 hit, and 1 left on.
He's out.
Top of the
So the Mets
6th.
are up 6 to nothing. Campbell to Mookie. Campbell the third, and he out. I think they'll probably take Campbell out.
One out, bases empty.
Yeah, they're taking him out. Take him out. Ricky Horton is coming into the game. Monster. I drive to right field, so that's Daniel. Fair 3. Oh my God, stretch. Done it again. 3 doubles in 1 game.
One out, man on second.
Ready for your thoughts. Here's Pacman. That's a hit. Extra will. Are they gonna hold him? He's gonna try to score. There's an very nice single by Pacman. 7.
One out, man on first.
Pacman's like, well, Sailors is probably out of it. Ah, he steals. I'm actually shocked he would steal.
One out, man on second.
Here's Hernandez. Fly to center, backward will, hold.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Carter. Hit to Ozzy, out. But the Mets do score a run.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
Thanks to Backman after having good days. Here's Coleman. He's gone.
No outs, man on first.
Win number 3 for St. Louis. Here's Lawless. Hit to Hojo. They get Coleman. Get the speedy guy.
1 out, man on first.
The game isn't over yet. Is it over? Tom Hurt. No, sir. That's 2 words.
2 outs, man on first.
Here's Clark. And lines up to center.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
7-0 Mets.
Top of the 7th.
Here comes Strawberry.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Foster. Up the middle. Now Hernandez surprisingly
1 out,
doesn't
man on
have a
first.
hit. Hojo.
2 outs, man on first.
Santana hit the shortstop. Out.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Damn. Thank you. Like,
No outs, man on first.
column C. It will be stolen base. Danielle. Take that. It was a stolen base.
No outs, man on second.
I don't think anyone's going to have a chance. Here's Pendleton. Grandma the first. Stomps on first. Hernandez. Sedani moves to third. Here's Porter. Get to Santana. Possible double play. Possible. Tis a double play. I'll give up a run, but
1
that's
run,
okay.
1
It's a
hit,
7-1
and
game.
none left on.
No big deal.
Top of the 8th.
It's all good and no big deal. One's gonna throw the Mookie. That's a triple. One for that. Fine. But Mookie triples.
No outs, man on
It's the
third.
second triple for
They
the
brought the
Mets
infield in.
today. And Horton is out. It will be Beaver. Angry Beaver. Extra will strike out.
1 out, man on third. They brought the infield in.
Well, the Mets are up by 2, 3 to play.
2 outs, man on third.
Second fly, but it's not happening. Hernandez, scramble to short. That does it. Better scramble at third.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
What are they going to do in the top of the 9th?
No outs, men on first.
And Coleman strikes. Oh, wow. Yeah, Coleman
1 out,
has a
men on
hit.
first.
I think I had like a double, didn't he? He didn't steal it. I'm surprised. Lawless. Slashing.
2 outs, men on
Like
first.
8. That is 8. Here's her. Hit or miss. Is it a miss? Tis a miss. If you're good in this, thrown 8 good innings, I would probably just take him out. But he'll be probably more well prepared.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
Yeah, I was like,
Top of the 9th.
get going. 7-1. So they have basically said, just take the bench. But Billy Bean's going to come in to get into that. So
1 out, bases
7-1,
empty.
just let your guys. Strawberry will be John Christensen. Will come in and ground out. Porter to Clark.
2 outs, bases empty.
And George Foster will be the last guy. Clint Hurdle will come in to pinch it. And that's a base hit. Hurdle.
2 outs, men on first.
And now Hojo's going to get a chance. And it will be Ray Knight who will come in 90 games. Tonight.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
Third base will be Ray Knight. Left field will be John Christensen. Center field will be Walker. They're up 7-1. Give them some. And catcher will be Hurdle. He says he can play catcher. Okay. Got Clark, Daniel, and Pendleton.
No outs, men on first.
It's a possible it's a pickoff attempt. Oh yes. He picked it off.
1 out, bases empty.
Good. Here's Daniel. Rare play. Is it not a number? It's a foul or foul out. It's a 53. It's a foul and the ball is out.
1 out, bases empty.
Santana was chasing, missing. Rebel to backman, out. I think it would have been a double play by my guess.
2 outs, bases empty.
I think the Mets were going to fuck up. Here's Pendleton. Sashoon! That is it. Game, set, match. The Mets win 7-1.
Wins the game easily.
Swap did not happen.
From all of us at Replay Games,
So
thanks
the
for
85
playing.
Cardinals stay where they are as a 2 seed. Nothing happens. Joy Gooden, the fucking hero, gives up only 4 hits to the Mets. I mean, to the Cardinals. Dykstra and Backman each had 3 hits. 3 doubles by Lenny Dykstra. They had 5 doubles. Dykstra had 3 doubles. Strawberry had a double, and Hojo had a double. They had more doubles than the Cardinals even had hits. And they were all singles. Strawberry had a triple, so did Mookie Wilson. Nobody came out unscathed. Beaver kind of did, but the Mets ran out of time. All right, so Gooden is back on the mound. I kind of think the Mets have to change their bullpen. Because, Dwight Gooden says, I can pitch against the Dodgers. I have a bad feeling. Well, California will face Toronto. Witt versus Steve. Toronto on the mound. Game 1. Poof. Blue Jays 2-0. Steve beats Witt. Acker the save. Upshaw goes deep. But yeah, Blue Jays victory time. Game 1 sees the Dodgers win in the 11th. Mudafuer beats Orozco. Carter goes deep for New York. Pedro for the Dodgers. It was a close game. It was 1-1 through 9. Gooden went 9 2/3. Orozco came in for the rest. 1 second. All right, so Dodgers and Blue Jays. Let's see. Doyle Alexander versus Ron Romanek, Toronto, California. Mets bring Darling against Hershiser. Blue Jays lose 13-10. Romanek beats Alexander. Donnie Moore the save. Cali had 2 home runs. Brian Downing and Bobby Gritch. Jays. Mosby, Bell, Barfield, Upshaw, and Garth Orge with home runs, and yet they lose. Damn it. Do the Dodgers go up 2-0? The answer is yes, they do. 5-3. Hershiser beats Darling. Mudafuer the save. Strawberry went deep for the Mets, but Guerrero for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers are up 2-zip. Well, Key versus McCaskill. Canadian in California. Jerry Royce versus Ed Lynch. Ed Lynch? He was a starter? Anyway, game 3, Dodgers-Mets. Sees the Dodgers lose 3-2. Orozco beats Diaz in relief. McDowell the save. Strawberry went deep for the Mets. Was that a 9th-inning home run? If I must ask. No, the winning run was in the 8th. Okay. All right, so Toronto, California 8. Who wins? They do. 5-3. McCaskill beats Key. Donnie Moore picks up the save. Mosby and Barfield went deep for Toronto, but DeSenses goes deep for the Angels. The Angels are now up 2-1 in the series. Angels are up 2-1, so are the Dodgers. It could be an all-California final, and Toronto and the Mets. If they play the same amount of games, Toronto would get the 30 seed because of the fact that they had better seed. Anyway, Dodgers-Mets. It will be the Dodgers who will win 10-6. Castillo beats Sid Fernandez. Carter goes deep twice for the Mets, but Bill Madlock and the Dodgers win. So the Dodgers are up 3-1. They have a chance to win the series. Toronto, California, game 4. We have a series. California's Jim Slayton with the win. Was that a one-hitter? Yeah, Jim Slayton against Jim Clancy, and California wins. Claiborne picks up the save. Bob Boone goes up. Jim Slayton, a one-hitter. And the Angels are now 1 win away from fucking the Blue Jays over. So the series are tied. But we'll play the Mets first because of the time difference. Dave Anderson. So Dave Anderson will play shortstop for the Dodgers. Landreau, Madlock, Guerrero, Brock. Brock my ass. Bob Baylor will play first base because Franklin Stubbs is playing DH. Marshall, Social, Stubbs. I don't think Stubbs. Dunking will DH. Dunking will DH. The Mets go with Mookie, Backman, Hernandez, Carter, Strawberry, Foster, Johnson, Santana, Heap. Okay,
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
I can dig that.
boys and girls, we invite you to ride.
Replay
Will
radio
the
is live
Dodgers
from New York.
sink the Mets
Top
in
to
5
first.
games? We shall see. Down the third base line. Top of the 7th, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. It is 3-0 Dodgers. Gooden is still going to come out. Still going to pitch. Marshall will come out. Marshall hits it to Santana. Possible error. Nope. Yeah, Dr. Can't. Thank Gooden.
1 out, bases
But
empty.
the Dodgers look good. Mike Soshak. 077. Soshak. Hits it to Hernandez. Close by first. Squeeze the wheeze. Yeah. Soshak just hasn't done anything this series.
2 outs, bases empty.
It might not matter for Steve Sachs. Takes a walk. And Gooden is going to take his seat.
2 outs, man on
I
first.
told him you can pitch tonight, but you have to be careful. Terry Leach is going to come out of the bullpen. Mariota Duncan, the runner on first, is going to take take a hike, and it will be Brock who will come into the game. Head to Santana, yeah.
No runs,
Dodgers
no
now
hits,
have to hold on
and 1
to
left
3-0
on.
lead.
Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th, Fernando. Strawberry, Foster, and Hojo. Uh-oh, this could be gone. This could be gone. This might be gone. Strawberry shortcake. I don't know the theme song. Screw you.
No outs, bases empty.
Foster is going to come in. And they're going to take him out. And it's going to be Ray Knight who's going to take the reins. And Fernando, what do you do here? They're going to take a chance. Fernando says, take a chance. Dave Anderson, possible infield single. This could be a single. And that's going to
No outs, men on first.
They need to go to need infielder. There, he's coming out. He's got a save and a win. Here's Hojo. It's at the sacks. Double play. 4.
That's their second double play turn today.
4-6-3 minutes make catching.
2 outs, bases empty.
They just have to get Rafi Santana and it's over. Rambo the Madlock. He got him. The Dodgers are going to the
Los
World
Angeles
Series.
wins a nail biter.
The World Series for
Goodbye, everybody.
and they will host the World Series because of the National League getting the advantage. Fernando beats Good and Unifor to save Fernando the hero. So the Dodgers win 3-1. Pair of home runs. Madlock and Pedro. Girl. Strawberry for the Mets. But the Dodgers sweep the Mets. Well, almost sweep the Mets. Now the question on everyone's lips will be it be an all-California World Series? Now, I believe it won't matter, right? Yes, it won't matter. Okay, so because of the Mets losing and the Blue Jays, even if where's my shoe picker? There it is. Okay, so even if the Blue Jays lose, they and the Mets both have lost in 5. But Toronto has the advantage because of the fact that, the Blue Jays have the advantage because they were the home field advantage and the Mets didn't. So the Blue Jays will get in. Yeah, so the Blue Jays are in. The Angels are in no matter what. So that's their first, and that's the Angels is first. And the Dodgers get their 5th. Their 5th. From Brooklyn and LA. So the Dodgers get their 5th. So Toronto is in no matter what. Because even they tied the Mets, as I said, because the Blue Jays had more wins than the Mets, they would get the 3 seed at worst. It's not like a bad matchup. It could be like a lottery match if you met. So that means, well, the Mets have to go all franchise. You'll be thinking, why did the Mets have to go all franchise, Jeff? Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 franchises have to go all franchise. The rule is, the fact is, the 85 Mets. But the 85 Mets are 4th. It's the top 3 move on to, of the 21 groups, move on to the 64-team tournament. And then there's one more mini tournament for the 64th spot. Like there's 3 groups of 7 and then there'll be a champion from those groups. So that's what will happen. Because the Mets take 4th, they don't have a top 3 finish, and that does not count because what if they don't get it? So the Mets will be in the all franchise with Seattle, Tampa, Montreal / Washington, of course. That's Milwaukee, San Diego, and Colorado. So if any of those 8 teams finish above 500, they could get a top 3 spot. Regardless of league, we'll just make it regardless of league. So we'll have the all franchise, and those 8 franchises will be playing for keeps. The other 22 will be trying to fuck them over. So now the question is, who's 3rd? And if the Blue Jays lose, they're 3rd. If not, well, they're 3rd anyhow. Steve versus Witt. Well, they won Toronto game 1. Damaso, Mosby, Johnson, Bell, Barfield, or Fernandez. How is California doing that? Pettis, Carew, Downey DeSantis, Reggie, Benitez. Oh, hell's bells. It's Rupert Jones who should be playing right field. Gretsch, Schofield, and Bobby Boone.
Replay Radio is live from
Anaheim
California.
Stadium.
Top of the first.
Where the big A was the scoreboard, and it was just basically seat upon seat because of the LA Rams playing. Of the 7th, it is a tie game. It is a crucial 2-2 tie. We're gonna stay in this. Who's Mosby? Except that's Rupert make an error though. I don't think so. Double 6s. It's a boost check, and that's not gonna help Witt. Who's check?
No outs, men on first.
Here's Cliff Johnson. 2 balls. But not 4.
No outs, men on first.
Popped up. Rich makes the play. 1 out.
1 out, men on first.
Here comes George Bell. Takes a walk. First and second with Barfield. Now the question is, do you yank Witt?
1 out, men on
Nice
first and
ball.
second.
Yep, you're gonna win. Yeah, he's gonna. There will be Doug Corbett who will come in to pitch. Barfield. It's a double. That's going to bring Toronto in front. Belgo. It's a 2 RBI double by Barfield. He's got 6 7 players. It is a 5, so Barfield can't.
1 out, men on second.
Bad shot. Here's Upshaw. Upshaw. The third, DeSensis, out. Barfield holds. 2
outs, men on second.
And Garth Orge. You're not going to intentionally walk Orge. Well, fly ball to right. And the Jays now.
2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
All right, so we got Downey, DeSensis, and Reggie. Steve is still on the mound. Right is 1. Where's the fun?
No outs, men on second.
Well, he's
The
on
defense
second.
is playing in at the corners.
I wouldn't worry.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
The census is going to bunt. Upshaw sees it, and it's a pop-up. So that's an out, and Downey can't move.
1 out, men on second.
They are going to intentionally walk Reggie to get to Rupert. I think that's going to be
1 out, men on first and second.
Yep, they are going to yank from. It will be Lamp. Dennis Lamp is going to come in to pitch to Rupert. It's it to Damaso. Possible error. Oh, great. Nope, no error. They'll get Reggie at second. 4-2. Runners on the corners.
2 outs, men on first and third.
And there's no way they're going to intentionally walk Bobby Gritch. And it works. Smart move, and no runs for the
No
Angels.
runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
You know who's coming up for the
Top of the
ninth
ninth.
for the Blue Jays for pitching. You got Witt, Fernandez, and Damaso. Well, Witt's going to come out, and it will be Kelly Gruber? Sure. Kelly Gruber is going to come in with the hit. Rare play. It's a 2, so Kelly Gruber is going to come to pinch it. Dribbler to Corbett. I think he's got him. No, he doesn't. Gruber gets an infield single, so how about that?
No outs, men on
Tony
first.
Fernandez. They're going to keep him. They're going to keep him in the game. They're going to keep Fernandez because of his defense. Rupert Jones has a 4, so it's 50-50, I think. Who's that?
1 out, men on first.
With the muscle. The Malcontine, as I call him. And it will be Al Oliver who's going to come to pinch hit. We're going to go with Scoop Oliver. Hit to DeSensis. Double play. Oliver tried, but nothing.
No runs,
4-2
1 hit,
Jays.
and none left on.
Headed to the bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. Lamp is going to make way for you-know-who. The Terminator, Tom Hankey. You need a second baseman, and that's Gruber. You need a catcher, and that is Buck Martinez. With a 2-run lead, I would have went with like Jeff Herron. If it was like 3 or 4 runs, you go with Herron. But no, we're gonna go with Buck Martinez. They need it. Schofield, Boone, and Pettis. Schofield. 130. Schofield. No. I'm not gonna go with Schofield. It's Benitez. Juan Benitez. Or the Blue Jay, I think. Lines out to first base. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
There's Bob Boone. Dribbler to Buck. He got him. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Joey Pettis. Uh-oh, that could be gone. Oh.
2 outs, men on first.
They're gonna walk Haru? Yeah, they're gonna intentionally walk Haru.
2 outs, men on first and second.
But you never know. I think I can get down him. He did! Yankee knew what he was doing.
Toronto wins a close
And
one.
Toronto wins.
From all of us
We
at
got a game
Replay
6
Game,
back at
thanks
the
for
X.
playing.
Steve beats Witt, Hank beats save, MVP to Steve. Yep, we got a game 6 at the X. Romanek versus Alexander. Pettis, Carew, Downey, DeSensis, Reggie, Beniquez, Rich, Schofield, and Bobby Boone. The Blue Jays go with Damaso, Lloyd, Johnson, Bell, Barfield, Upshaw, Fernandez, Witt, and Mullenix.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise.
Replay Radio is live from Toronto. Top
From
of
the
first.
X. Let's all go to the X. Top of the 7th, it is 4-3. It's tight. It is 4-4. Acker's coming on. It'll be Gritch, Schofield, and Boone. And they're going to go to the bullpen. They don't really have much of a pinch hitter thing. No, they don't really do. Rob Wilfong is coming in. And to pinch hit.
1 out, bases empty.
They don't really have much of a pinch hitting thing. Vic Schofield is going to come out. And it will be Yaron. Pinch hit. He takes a walk. Now Bob Boone comes in.
1 out, man on first.
And they're going to allow him to hit. Says I want to hit. And is it a hit? No, it's not. It's an out.
2 outs, men on first.
And then you got Gary Pettis. And they're going to let him hit. They're going to let him hit. Might as well. Bell's a 3, so that could be a hit. It's not.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
We got Al Holland on the mound. Shortstop goes to Craig Gerber. Second base goes to Jack Howell. They're going to let him play second base. So you got Fernandez, Witt, and Mullenix. The question on my mind is, do you pitch hit Witt? Talent. Where play? Is it on a number? It is. What is it? It is a 5-2. Rookie brought to right field. Ruber Jones' defensive rating. That means -1 from this thing. Their drops of the hit. It's a triple. Fernandez with a triple. Well, it says ball drops in for a hit, and Fernandez gets as many bases as the die will exceed Jones' rating. And it was a 6. If it was a 4, it's a single. If it was 5, it's a double. So now you have Ernie Witt.
No outs, man on third. They brought the infield in.
Well, Witt's told, just flip one to the outfield. Nope, he pops up. And now you got Mullenix.
1 out, man on third. They brought the infield in.
And they are going to yank Mullenix for Al Oliver. And tell Oliver, just hit it deep. He doesn't. The British gets gone. The Jays
Toronto
win. They win
wins a nail
5-4. The Angels
Goodbye,
are
everybody.
fuming. The Blue Jays survive. Acker beats Holland. Ernie Witt is the MVP. Why? I don't know. Well, Ernie Witt went 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Okay. The other RBIs by Barfield, Oliver, and Barfield. Yeah. Fernandez. 2 RBIs by Bob Boone. Rich and Boone went deep. Witt went deep off Romanek, and then Barfield in the 8th off of Romanek to chase Romanek. And put Al Holland in. Alexander, then Caudill, then Acker. And guess freaking what? We got ourselves a Game 7 in Toronto, McCaskill versus Key. Unreal. We have a Game 7. Well, obviously, you know that because the Mets lost in 5, they were the worst of the LCS winners. So, yeah, even Blue Jays would be third. California's number 3. So, situation is this. Well, it doesn't matter who wins this one. The first, LA gets to host the World Series. So, whoever loses this gets the 3 seed and gets spots number 42 to 64 in the lineup. It could be a decent first round matchup, even though you're the lower ranked. I mean, California was lower ranked than the Blue Jays, and yet they're up 3-1. So we have a Game 7 tomorrow. Now, I know tomorrow's New Year's Day, but because this is Game 7 and it will be only Game 7, the World Series will be Thursday. This will be Thursday. The championship series will be on Thursday because we got one game in Los Angeles for Game 1 and then either in Toronto or Cal for Game 4/5. So yeah, California, Toronto, Game 7 tomorrow. McCaskill versus Key. This is going to be epic. If the California Angels do choke in this thing from a 3-1 deficit in 85 instead of 86. So join me tomorrow. It's going to be hectic. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.